Brand.
A brand.
Iconic.
Branding.
Billion-dollar.
Biggest brands in the world.
That's nice.
I always thought that brand was just marketing hype. Like something that you had to be big and powerful to use, but definitely not something accessible to a small business. But then I met Josh Harriet, a humble logo designer who helps businesses figure out their brand for free. As much as I hate brands and marketing hype, Josh proved to me that there is a science that can be used to communicate. This is who we want to be. It can be understood instantly by anyone around the world because it uses patterns that exist in every culture. This is the story of how Josh uses this super cool ancient technique to help small businesses build brands that work anywhere. And he just calls it the brand profile.
I'm Josh Harriet, and I design logos for a living.
Logos you can see around town. Logos people keep. My own logo.
I do that through first putting together a brand profile with them. A brand is one word in the audience's mind. Branding is the process of actually defining that, and that's a step-by-step process of creating visuals, creating messages and things that reinforce that. And the logo is the simplest representation that the company has. And so that first part, as far as who they are, is we go through a process of identifying their brand archetype. Brand archetype is based upon Jungian psychology, and basically he said that in storytelling, no matter what the culture is, no matter the age, there's certain characters that pop up, and we automatically know who they are immediately. It's interesting, if you do some research and see that, we're 12 Egyptian deities. There were 12 main ones for the Indian society. There were 12 Knights of the Round Table. The 12 apostles, great example. So this number 12 comes up time and time again, and he called them the archetypes, the 12 archetypes. There's the explorer, the sage, the innocent, the lover, the jester, the every person, the creative, the ruler, the caregiver, the maverick, the magician, and the soldier. And he said in all these stories, these certain characters keep turning up time and time again. They're also used in branding a lot too. And you see this time and time again, as some of them, your major brands, really lean heavily into a certain archetype. So like Mercedes-Benz leans heavily into the ruler. McDonald's, always happy. They're big time lean into the innocent archetype. Old Spice, the commercials for Old Spice, they lean heavily into the jester archetype. So looking at those things, it's a great model for people as they start to build their own brands, either starting from scratch or else leveling up. And what I do, as I mentioned, is take them through a process to help them identify, out of those 12, what are the 3 that are strongest for them, as well as their opposing archetype. And that gives them a good idea of who they want to be or who they are, as well as who they are not.
So I asked Josh, can you give me an example? And he told me about a brand that is on the cuddly side.
Well, Simple Serenity was companion care. And so when we were going through the brand profile, certainly the caregiver came up as an important one, but also the innocent, creating a sense of happiness and harmony. The first part of designing a logo is you're looking at the different directions it might go. Is it typographic? Is it pictorial? We couldn't really do SS. I was like, no, that's not gonna work. So started thinking about images. And so I thought about coffee cups, I thought about talk circles, and I made quite a few pages of sketches that were terrible. And it wasn't until I thought a little bit differently, and I don't know if I was out for a walk or whatever, but the idea of birds came to mind. And so I sketched these 2 little birds sitting next to each other. And I was like, we might have something there, because one bird would represent Sarah and the other bird would represent her client. And I thought, well, they need to be different birds because, one's not male and female. I thought about a cardinal because That would be one way you could make birds stand out, is if one had a crest and one didn't have a crest. Then I learned that the cardinals represent lost loved ones. It's like, that's not really the greatest thing to put in a brand. And then I thought about the caregiver was their number one. So having the two birds sitting next to each other, I mean, some of the iterations I even had the bird with one wing around the other one. But then just the idea of the innocent is two simple birds enjoying a moment together. Because the innocent is about the simple things. It's about those peaceful things. And so we use blue for that reason as well, because blue is a peaceful color. The idea of the birds is what we ran with for her final logo.
Okay, so we know that Josh's process works, but why go through all that trouble? Why not just draw something you think looks cool?
The brand profile is a great way to really engage with them in a real way. And my clients have a lot of fun because they're learning about themselves. And we're kind of creating this middle language between business speak and creative speak. It's storytelling speak. And people are relating with that, and they like learning, oh, I'm the explorer, oh, I'm the innocent. I'm giving them words that they can use in their marketing. I'm giving them a different way of thinking about their business. I've been using it for years, and it's just helped me in so many different ways.